and you're very welcome to this video on insurance. This is the second video on the chapter on insurance. If you missed the first video, there's a link in the top right hand corner of the screen now. Make sure you go back and watch that first. So, what we're going to learn about in today's video is we're going to look at the steps that you take if you're going to apply for insurance. We're going to look at examples of insurance companies, so companies that offer insurance. We're going to look at some key terms as well. There's lots of key terms in this chapter, new words we need to learn. The first one we're going to look at today is an insurance broker, and we're going to look at the difference between an insurance policy and a certificate of insurance. So, first thing I want you to do is I want you to think about, if you're going to go and buy an insurance policy, can you tell me what steps you might take before you apply for the insurance? Pause the video, scribble down a few ideas, and when you're ready, press play and we'll continue on. So, if you're applying for insurance, there's a few steps. The first step to do is to pick out the right insurance company. So, an insurance company is a company that offers or sells insurance policies. So, what should you do? Well, this is linking back to what we would have learned in the consumer chapter. You should shop around as there's lots of different insurance companies offering insurance. You should compare the prices to what they're charging between the insurance companies. Then compare what is being covered. Some insurance companies will cover different things. They might have different prices or how much they're willing to pay you. They might have require different levels of proof. So make sure you read the small print of the insurance. And you compare what you might get if you suffer a loss. So as I say, some will give you more money than others depending on the insurance policy you get. So, you might decide to go for an insurance broker instead. Do you know what an insurance broker is? Have a think about that there for a second. Jot down a few ideas. So an insurance broker is someone who advises people on their insurance needs and negotiates insurance contracts on their behalf with insurance companies. Their aim is to find the best policy and price for the individual, and they charge a fee for their services. So let's say, for example, my car insurance is up for renewal. I have a choice. I can go and get lots of quotes off insurance companies myself, or I can go and speak to an insurance broker instead. I can go, so, hey, insurance broker, I've got a car there, and I tell them the details of my car. Can you get me the best price for insurance, please? So instead of me going to all the different insurance companies, they'll go around to the insurance companies instead, and they'll tell me, right, here's what's on offer, and they'll recommend the best policy for me. Now, for this, they'll charge a small fee for that. However, it can often be cheaper to go to an insurance broker, as they get discounts from the insurance companies because they are getting so many policies for the different insurance companies, so they get a discount rather than me just going as an individual. So, what I want you to do now that we've talked about insurance companies for a second, I want you to list as many examples of insurance companies as you can. Pause the videos, play a bit of countdown for a second. So pause the video, time yourself for 30 seconds, see if you can write down as many insurance companies as you can. When you're ready, press play and continue on with the video. So, here are just some examples of insurance companies, but there's lots more. So, for example, you have Allianz, AIG, Aviva, Zurich, AXA, Blue Insurance, and Liberty Insurance. So, lots of them offer lots of different types of insurance. In the bottom right-hand corner of the screen there, you can see there's a graphic with lots and lots of different types of insurance companies there as well, even more so than the ones that I've just mentioned there. So, there's just some examples. Maybe you want to pause the video and have a look up some of those websites and see what types of insurance they might offer. So, back to the idea of applying for insurance. So now that we've picked out our right insurance company, the next thing you have to do is fill in a proposal form. A what? What's a proposal form? So basically you pick out the insurance company and then you need to fill in this proposal form. Pause the video now for a second and think about, what do you think a proposal form is? Think about the word proposal form. Okie doke, folks, so a proposal form. It's an application form for insurance. The applicant answers questions about themselves and what they want to insure. So basically, it's very simply, it's an application form basically telling the insurance company what it's all about. Here's an example of a proposal form there now for car insurance. So you can see there on the left-hand side, you've got the proposer. The proposer is the person that wants the insurance. So you can see yourself there, they've got the details, the name, the date of birth, and their basic contact information, what they're about. There's information about the vehicle they want to get insured. Okay, so what type of car is it, the registration, what it's valued at, where it's kept. Then there's the type of insurance that they're looking to get. Then there's the no claims discount section. We'll look at that in a future lesson. Some information on the history of the driver, and then a declaration that everything's all true. So now you know if you're applying for a home insurance policy, for example, the proposal form will be slightly different. There's a video showing us how to fill in a proposal form, and you can see that video. There's a link to that in the top right hand corner now. Now we move on to step 3. We have to pay the premium. So if the insurance company reviews the proposal form and agrees to offer you insurance, they're going to charge you a fee called a premium. So we need a definition of a premium there. It's another one of our key words for today. A premium is the amount an individual pays an insurance company for insurance. So you can see yourself here, there's lots of new words, lots of new vocab. It's important that you get them all right. So the fourth step and final step is the issuing of the insurance documents. When everything's been agreed with the insurance company, the insurance company, so the insurer, is going to send the individual or the insured person, as we say, important documents such as the insurance policy and the certificate of insurance. So, can you think about what the difference between an insurance policy and a certificate of insurance is? Or what do each of those things mean? Pause the video for a second, have a think about it, and press play to continue. So, an insurance policy then is a contract between the insurer and the insured, so in other words between the company and the individual, and it contains all the main details of the agreement. Whereas a certificate of insurance is a document that proves an insurance policy exists between the two stakeholders. So say, for example, take your car insurance. Are you all familiar with the discs and the windscreen of the car, where you might have your insurance disc, your tax disc, your NCT disc, for example? So that would be, for example, a certificate of insurance. So when the guards or the police have a look at the car, they'll see that the car is insured because it's got the certificate of insurance there. However, you don't generally carry your full insurance policy with you in the car because that's too much paperwork for you to have. So once they see the certificate of insurance, they're happy that you actually have insurance for the vehicle. So folks, that brings us to the end of today's lesson, where you now know about the steps you take when you're applying for insurance, examples of insurance companies, what an insurance broker is, and the difference between an insurance policy and a certificate of insurance. If you have any questions, ask below in the comments. Why not subscribe to the channel so you can find out more wonderful, interesting videos like this? And of course, give the video a like if you enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching, folks. See you again now in the next class. Bye now.